Welcome to Fabelix. You are now about to hear the story, Piko Counts Stars, 1, 2, 3.
Once upon a time, there was a cuddly teddy bear named Piko. Piko was lying in a cozy bed with soft pillows and a warm blanket. But Piko just couldn't fall asleep. The moon shone through the window, and the stars twinkled in the sky. "I wish I could be as happy as you are," Piko sighed, turning over from one side to the other. Then Piko had an idea. "Maybe I just need to take a deep breath," he told himself. So Piko took a deep breath and slowly let it out. He yawned loudly, but his eyes remained open. How do the animals in the forest sleep? He wondered. Just then he heard a soft tapping at the window. It was a kind owl who sometimes visited him. "You need to count," she said to Piko. "Count?" asked Piko, surprised. "Yes," answered the wise owl. "Count the stars in the sky." Piko sat up and looked at the starry sky. He began to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there were so many stars. "Oh no, this is hard," he sighed. The owl chuckled softly. "Don't give up. If there are too many, count something smaller." Piko looked around his room and began to count his stuffed animals. 1 is the white rabbit that always looks at me so cheerfully. 2 is the little colourful parrot that always looks so funny and has such bright feathers. 3 is the fluffy teddy bear that always comforts me when I'm a bit sad. 4 is the funny little cloth mouse with big ears that makes me giggle when I look at it. Piko felt his eyelids getting heavier, but was determined to keep counting. 5 is the little soft elephant that looks so sweet and is always by my side. 6 is the brown cat that looks at me with its big eyes and makes me smile. The stuffed animals seemed to come to life as Piko kept counting. 7 is the cheeky monkey that likes to make mischief and makes me laugh when I'm bored. 8 is the sparkling unicorn standing in the corner that always brings me luck. And 9 is the cuddly dog that watches over my bed and makes sure I always feel safe. The owl flew closer to the window and said, "You're doing well, Piko. You'll fall asleep soon." Piko replied with a sleepy smile. "Thank you, dear owl. It really works." Slowly, sleepiness covered him like a soft blanket, and his breathing became even calmer. Finally, the owl whispered, "Good night, Piko. Sweet dreams." And while Piko slept peacefully, the stars in the sky watched over him and whispered sweet dreams into his ear until morning.
Thank you very much for listening. On our app Fabelix for Android, you will find a text comprehension quiz about the story, and you can also easily create your own stories. See you soon.